Wow, look at this shed. It's not my shed, but it does remind me an awful lot of my desk. This is a mess, just like my desk. And in fact, it makes things awfully difficult to find. We've got a machete lying on the floor. It makes it a little bit dangerous too. Tools have been put away dirty, stacked up on the floor to where we can't even walk in there. What this tool shed needs is a little organizational magic. A quick trip down to the hardware store and we can get everything we need to have a place for everything and then put everything in its place. First step here is to clean this mess out so we can do some work in here. Once we've got the shed thoroughly cleaned out, and it's amazing how much of the stuff was junk, when we put these tools back, we'll automatically have a great deal more space. The first thing we're going to do, though, to make sure of that is to put up a piece of pegboard on that back wall. It's 93 inches wide, so I've marked off 3 inches on this side, and there's a mansard roof in there. So we're going to have to cut an angle in order to bring our pegboard up high enough that we can take advantage of all of that wall surface. So we need to cut an angle like this through our pegboard. And of course, we use a circular saw for that. Always wear safety glasses when you're using a saw. Whoever invented pegboard should be congratulated. This is a great method of organization. Now, when you're hanging tools on pegboard, one person's tendency might be to hang a spade up like this. That's great, very visual, certainly I can see it and find it. But you'll take up less space if you hang it down low, but keep it off the floor. Then you've still got a lot more usable space above. You can hang tools in rows where you can see them easily. You can group digging tools all together like these two hoes. You can also take long, seldom used pieces of equipment like the pole from my pruner and hang it up high. It's within reach, but you won't use it but a couple of times a year. So put it up there where you can see it, reach it, but you don't need to get it all the time. Now what we need to do is hang all our tools up here on the pegboard, and then we'll do some other things in here. That trip to the hardware store netted me some good things. This basket, I can carry frequently used items around the yard and hang it as a unit on the wire rack that came with it. I like that. I also like this. It allows me to hang long-handled tools on a non-vertical surface. I like that awfully. Now, organizing things by type on the pegboard not only looks nice, saves me a lot of space, but I can also tell if a tool is missing very readily, at a glance. The last thing I've done is hang up a big, powerful magnet. I like doing that because small things like scissors or small saws stick right to it. They're within reach, they're off the shelf, and I can get to them easily. Now, one problem that I've always had in my garden tool shed is what to do with leftover grass seed. If I put it on the ground, mice are going to get it. But I haven't found a mouse yet that can do a second story job. By hanging it from an eye hook from the ceiling, there's no mice going to get into my grass seed. It'll be dry because it's up off the ground, and it'll be fresh when I use it next fall. The shelves that were already here are great for storing our chemicals, but some of these liquid chemicals need to be taken into a warm place in the winter. Freezing will cause them to separate and they'll be no good. We got everything back in here that was in here, except what we're throwing away, of course. And we've mouse-proofed our seed. The place is roomy. And everything that we're going to do in the great outdoors is going to be a good deal more fun because we can find the right tool for the right job.